Professor George, most people think Babylon was just mud brick cities and hanging gardens. But you've spent 40 years translating their tablets. What happens when we apply the same ancient foot unit we found at Göbekli Tepe in Stonehenge to the sacred precincts here?
We get rather a shock. The outer perimeter of the Etemenanki ziggurat platform, the real Tower of Babel, is 299,792 ancient units, almost to the centimeter. The distance from the ziggurat base to the Euphrates riverbank multiplied by p, again 299,792. The sacred processional way from the Ishtar Gate to the temple complex, same number.
So the builders of Eridu, the very first city, 5400 BC, Uruk, and Babylon, were still using the identical measuring system that was already 6,000 years old when Göbekli Tepe was buried.
Precisely, and they didn't just build cities, they built a cosmic measuring instrument. The 7 stages of the ziggurat weren't random. Each level's perimeter is a deliberate multiple or division of that same constant.
Their own priests wrote that the knowledge came from the Apkallu, the 7 antediluvian sages who survived the Great Flood and taught humanity astronomy, mathematics, and the secrets of heaven and earth.
Berossus, writing in 290 BC, says these sages emerged from the Persian Gulf, bringing the arts of civilization after the deluge. Modern scholars laughed, until we started finding the same speed of light constant carved into the very bricks.
So the story of the Tower of Babel isn't about human pride. It's about trying to rebuild the original pre-flood observatory that encoded the speed of light in its foundations.
And they almost succeeded. The measurements are accurate to within half a centimeter across hundreds of meters of mud brick laid 2,600 years ago. That is not Bronze Age guesswork. That is inherited knowledge from a source far older.
Göbekli Tepe, Stonehenge, Babylon. Same equation, same measuring system, same message, carried across 9,000 years and 4,000 kilometers. They survived the flood. They restarted civilization 3 times. And every single time they left the same signature in stone and brick. We were here before. We knew the structure of reality. Do not forget again.